this is Tammy from Tammy Colors 2, and I have a long-awaited Amazon Japan haul of coloring books to share with you. I decided just to do it as a separate haul because it takes a little bit more time to go over these with the translations and stuff like that. I thought it would be, and there's a story that goes with this and what it took to get to me. So anyway, so I ordered these books, and I think this is about the third time that I have ordered from Amazon Japan. And the first two times were fine. These I ordered on September 27th, or sorry, I ordered these on September 17th, 2022. And everything was fine. They were delayed in taking off. I mean, I don't track them like every day because I know it's going to take a while. So, I watched it. They said there was a delay in the shipment taking off. So then it got to LAX because where I live in the Midwest, the eastern part of the Midwest in the United States, it comes into LAX. So it went to customs where it stayed. And it did not clear until October 22nd. So a week ago, today is October 28th. And yesterday I finally hadn't got it, and I decided to check with ECMS Express, which is usually, I think, how they ship them, because ECMS Express delivers it to the United States and then they give it to another carrier. And I think I've had Amazon deliver things, I've had UPS, I've had FedEx, I can't remember, but they give it to another carrier. So I said, can you tell me who you give it to and their tracking number? So after waiting all this time, finally it was supposed to be delivered yesterday on the 27th, except something happened and there was an exception, and they said, we can't deliver it today, it'll be delivered tomorrow. I'm like, well, I've waited this long. So I get it today, and I get the box, and the box is beaten, and it had one side ripped open at one point. You could tell because they taped it up, and I'm like, this is what, 5 things? I mean, they're books, so they're not light, but I said, this box is really heavy. And so I opened it up, and you won't believe what was inside. So these books were inside, and they are fine. They're not damaged at all. But inside the box with them was a 500 pack of Glidden door and trim interior exterior paint, high gloss, quart, paint can, labels for PPG. So they weigh quite a bit. Thank goodness they weren't actual gallon paint can labels. But apparently my box had ripped open. I don't know what happened. All I can figure out is maybe this box and my box, or were next to each other. Somehow they got, they shoved all my stuff in a box and then shoved this in with it, because this didn't come from Amazon. But I called PPG just because, I like to do the right thing. And they said, we have no idea of knowing where those went, which I figured was going to be the story. So I get to throw them away. They're just paper labels. They stick them in a machine, and it puts glue on the back of them. There's nothing on them. They're like literally just paper. So they're going to go in the recycle bin. But, yeah, they go on paint cans, quart paint cans. So that's my interesting story with this order. I had to show you. And they weigh, I didn't weigh them, but they weigh quite a bit. They weigh 2 or 3 pounds. So anyway, that came with my Amazon Japan books. Anyway, so the first book I got is the Doman's World Fairy Tale coloring book. I went through and translated all these. A lot of people have picked this up. It's been very popular. If you haven't seen it, very nice paper. It has the colored picture of the fairy tale and the title of the fairy tale, and then the uncolored picture over here. It's a beautiful book. So I am very happy to have this. JoJo's Hannah really inspired me in some of the work that she's done in it to get it. So thank you. Next, I finally got this beautiful book. This is quite simply Ken Matsuda's coloring book. I translated every page. That's what it said, which it says right here in very tiny print. Well, when you're translating it and you're busy looking, you don't see the small print sometimes. So, but yeah. And it is another, I really wanted this one. This book is gorgeous. And I didn't translate this. This is showing you little suggestions on how to color. I'll have to translate those, but that's fun. I love how a lot of these Japanese books, a good number of them will give you instruction. So, very beautiful. If anybody wants a full flip of any of these books, let me know. I have seen them out on channels. They've been around. But the next set of books I got, so they're all from the same artist. There are actually 4 books here because I wanted the set. I think I didn't get them all. I think there may be one more. But these are all part of a series called Kimagure Neko-chan. This one's 4 Seasons by Miyuki Yoshizawa. And basically, it's a cat. Well, it has instruction in the front. It talks about pencils and watercolor, and she gives you instruction on how to use them. And this is like the neat thing about these books. She gives you the picture and she shows you step by step. She tells you step by step how to color it. I know some of it's with pencil, some of it's with watercolor. These are obviously pencil. And I just loved how she literally gives you instructions on how to color things, like the cats. And I know a good portion of it is watercolor, like watercolor pencils, which I was very interested in. So this is step-by-step instruction on coloring a strawberry with watercolor pencils. Obviously, how she colors them. And it has little strawberries or little pictures at the bottom for you to practice on. And the wreath, same way. Put the pencil on, put the water on, you know, blend it together, and you can practice. That is just very, very cool. And then she has some bigger sets of pictures. Like I said, this is 4 seasons, so there's lots of different seasons in here. But she shows you the colors, and you can kind of color those without so much instruction. Here's another one. Here you're coloring the different elements. Here, the whole picture. And here's the different elements. Here's the whole picture. So I wanted to give it a try, and I just thought it was beautiful and brilliant. And that's so cute. It's an interesting, does that say cat chips? Cat chips, okay. So I do not know what this says. Oh, I think it's about drawing patterns or putting patterns on things to like fill in a background. Like here, obviously you have to fill in the squares with things. So she's teaching you that. And then the rest of the book is all coloring pages, which is just lovely. So it's a very interesting book. So that is the 4 seasons. Oh, and I translated, it says color pencils, watercolor pencils, how to use water-based color pens, and how to apply with commentary. So that's what this little circle says right here. This is actually, this is not the first book. I can't remember what order they came in. Might be the newest one. I think this is the first one in the series, I think. Oh yeah, Kimagari Nico-chan's coloring lesson is what this is called. I know this says coloring book. I think when I was doing it, it said, let's have fun or something like that in the banner. So it's a gorgeous book. And so there she's giving you colored. I think this one's going to be more watercolory lessons, watercolor pencil. I know I should have looked for somebody that has stuff in English, but we'll see. I like her style. And I was like translating this earlier. It's like draw the shiny part in orange and then fill this in with lighter orange and then fill this in with red and then moosh around, meaning blend it. So I can't remember the word that she used. Or the word that it translated to, sorry. But yeah, and then there's leaves in this one, and cherries, roses. So this is the first book. And then this is the picture with all of these elements in it, so you can color. And then she's got cats. How to color the cats. And then a picture with the cats. I guess she assumes you know how to color a door. And then there's teapots. And cupcakes. And circles. And water. That's very interesting. And we've got some trees and some sky. Some very volatile sky with the clouds, thunderheads. And so here's the full picture with the water and the sky and the flowers. Now I do have the colorists, what's it called? Colorist Special Effects books. I have all 4 of those. But I just wanted this because I thought it was very interesting. And then the rest of the book is pictures of cats doing things. Bunnies, cats and bunnies, cats on the beach, cats in a bubble bath. Yeah, okay. So I thought that was fun. Then, this is actually 2 books. I saw it, I was very interested, and actually the price of it was the same as buying both books, except with this you get a set of colored pencils. And this box is called Kimagure Neko-chan's Travel and Flowers Coloring Set. So you open up the box, and this is 24 colored pencils, and I translated this. It said the price is only for 2 books, or for the price you only get 2 books is literally how it translated. It was very interesting why they would put that on there. But so you open up the box. I just thought it would be interesting to get, because I wanted the books anyway, and it was the same price. And they have a special set of 24 colored pencils. Cosmic edition, because this is Cosmic Mook. If I can find it, there's a, oh, here, Cosmic Mook. I don't know if that's the, something to do with the printer or what it might be. I haven't figured out what Cosmic Mook, but you always see Cosmic Mook with these books. But I thought it would be fun to check out the colored pencils, just because that they had, I thought it was interesting that they had a special set of 24 pencils that came with this. So anyway, we will sit those over there. All right, so this one is Travel Diary of Capricious Cats by Miyuki Yoshizawa. So it's funny. And again, she has lessons in the front. I don't know what this means. And this is all this, it's got different seasons. This is more of just a coloring book. And it's beautiful. Like I said, if anybody wants a flip through, let me know. I believe I saw these, where I first discovered them was Coloring Queen. She gets, I think she has all of these. And then the last one here is Kimagure Kimagure Neko-chan's flower travelogue. So that's what this means, flower travelogue. So it's the cats again. She gives you some lessons in the front. Grass. And again, it's watercolor pencil, it looks like. Some cats. And then she starts with the season again, and this one is all coloring pages. So I like it. It's beautiful. I mean, these are all double-sided books. So if you don't like that, you might not. The paper is smooth in all of them. It's consistent. Kind of like Erie paper. It reminds me of Erie paper, but not quite as thick, if that makes sense. And so there you go. And that is my Amazon Japan order and my story. I guess we could look at these really quick. I don't know if these are anything special. But we can open them up because this is not going to be needed, that's for sure. I'm sure, well, I'm not sure that the writing will be in Japanese. An unbranded pencil. Do I have something? Let me see. A piece of paper. I mean, they're smooth. I mean, they're not all that soft, but they're not hard either. Kind of cool. I mean, I would use them. They're nice bright colors. I mean, just a cheap set of of coloring pencils. So, you know, I just thought it was interesting. But not bad. I wonder if they blend. Yeah. Yeah, I'm putting a fair amount of pressure down here, but yeah, they blend. They are definitely not the worst pencils I have ever tried. I'll tell you that. So that's cute. I mean, why not? They were free. They came in a cute box. Those are cute. All right, so those are my Amazon Japan books. I thought y'all would find that interesting. Thank you for watching and listening to my story. I hope y'all have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.